Did you know? Did you know that it is spring, when the cold leaves and the plants take off their coats to grow? When the bees cherish the new flowers? When the mayapples make small forests? Did you know that it is spring? You must have. You can't miss it.
Spring just awoken. Willows weeping silently into pools of rich dark earth. Multicolored flowers penetrate the earth's thick crust of leaves. Fiddleheads poke up like small children just woken, while a snake flows by as if a silent stream.
The swift, untidy stitches of the pink are pulled out one by one until they show a tufting up that catches on the eye, a sting of spring, unmitigated burn, and blurring effervescence in the glow. They toss you are helpless to impede, club-fisted roots have caught you in their teeth. The squirrels like silvered ghosts compete to tell the bleaching of the lichen underneath, the logs and moss spray painted on the bark, no way to tell you how it had begun. The spongy hearts of trees like catacombs, the seed pod spangles splintered up like bones, or something sweeter melted in the sun.
The wind is gently blowing. I see a brave-looking bird diving in front of me. Calmly, it dove at the exact second to grab a juicy rat. It was impressed, but how did it see it? How did the bird go so fast with zero wind? I don't know, and I will never.
Are you or aren't you? If you look for an arrangement, neat and clean, perfectly aligned, you don't want nature. If you want to see a vast bed of solid color in neat geometric shapes, you don't want nature. If you organize and file every seed, stem, and flower, you don't want nature. If you want a neat path, flawless lines, and the flowers standing tall, that's a garden. You don't want nature. If you want a surprise at every turn or an explosion of green, you are nature. If you look for the bright white and yellow around the rotting logs, you are nature. If the grays and the browns with puffs of spears like leaves floating above them, you are nature.
My spotlight. I am a tree. I grow to reach the sky and suck up warm, sweet sun. But my thin branches and small leaves pour down beauty to the earth. I am the first to burst my light green color. I am surrounded by gray and brown. Other trees will burst their color soon. I will hide. This is my time to shine. My spotlight.
When the sky cries, fairies dance on their toes, under green umbrellas and tree shadows, plucking trilliums to 3 flowers, stepping in bloodroot with bare feet marking their history.
Coming, rushing from somewhere out of sight, traveling somewhere out of sight, but somehow knowing where to go. Thoughtful of what is to come, loudly shuffling across covered stones, shivering from each other's body temperature. Moving quicker, knowing that the faster they move, the farther they will go, the warmer they will get. But they don't know everything.
Water runs over a rock, fish swimming around the rock. A girl picked up the rock with joy. The rock jiggles in her pocket. On our adventure, we found some amazing things. We went to the Huron River and we got back and drank sassafras tea. At the Huron River, the steps were underwater. The steps were dark and green because of the water and algae.
I'm the moon. I shine with a bright white light. When it's morning time, I move to the next place. I've never seen the sun. Sometimes I miss the sun because he's my best friend, and sometimes the sun misses me too.
Spring song. In the forest
Where the wildlife grows, I stand there, dreaming about all that about inside there. And all the plants that grow out there, I sit there thinking, what happens next?
This is my time to shine.